Hello and welcome to PasSpareTime. How is everybody on this Friday night? It's Friday. You made it through the week. Ready for some party time on Friday night. Hello, Tom Thumb. B-Ride Lambo, good to see you. I'm excited you're here. Hello, Gatita. Good to see you as well. Hudson's in lifting weights. Grandson Hudson, who just turned 14, he'll be in doing a little emceeing, running the message board here in a while. But we're going to search some dollar bills. I got 2,000 more. There's 500 to search. They are Federal Reserve notes. Federal Reserve. My pickup this week from the bank. So hopefully we get all kinds of goodies. We had a lot of good finds the other night when we searched. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to, our giveaway tonight at the end of the stream is going to be something we find during the stream. So, unless it's something I've never found before, then I might have to keep it. Let's see how many different directions the ones are going tonight. A few different directions. Get these all going in the same direction and we will get started on our search. We'll let people wander in on a Friday night. I know sometimes people have a life and we just got home from baseball practice. There's things going on a Friday night. It's not football season for high school quite yet, I don't think, but it could be. It's college already started. Maybe it is. Could be Friday night football night. But Hudson had practice from 7:15 to 9, or from 7:30 to 9:15. We've been at the ballpark. Grandson Reddy is still sick. Going to miss his third consecutive game tomorrow, it's looking like. He's going to have to go back to the doctor and see what is going on. He got some kind of upper respiratory deal that is not going away. All right, we've got all 500 of those facing the same direction. Let's come down here. Let me get set up. Get my light where you can see it. I'll go a little higher than that so I have a little room for air. All right, are you ready? Hello, Dan the Man. Dan the Man, I could not find an email. Oh, maybe I did find it. I did find it. Never mind. I did find an email from you. I do have some unclaimed prizes, though. I have unclaimed prizes, which makes me very sad. Guillaume Barnaby, Jay Riggs, John T., Dan Thompson. No, Dan the Man, I do have an unclaimed prize for you. I do have an unclaimed prize for you. And I had an email from you. I know I did. So, Dan the Man, send me another email. And, matter of fact, I may have shipped you something today and forgot to put that in it. But, Dan the Man, shoot me an email so I can make sure and get that to you, please. I'd appreciate it. I know we were just talking about people being at football. Hudson and I just got home from his baseball practice. Lots going on Friday nights. You haven't missed a thing. We're getting ready to start with the first strap. I am Paul of PasSpareTime. Hello, Big Salad. Hello, Wendy. Good to see you. We've been streaming on YouTube for over 4 years. We usually hunt a lot of coins. We've been hunting coins over 4 years. We've got over 1,700 videos posted on YouTube, coins, and currency now. We've been searching currency for the last 4 months. Sorry, I'll get it straight here in a minute. Maybe it is the last 6 months now. I think it is. And looking for all kinds of goodies. So if you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. Doesn't cost you a thing. Helps us out tremendously. I usually hunt with my grandsons, and they have put the heat on me. They'd like to hit 20,000 subs by the end of the year. So we'll see. What we're looking for tonight, I'm going to be searching these dollars, looking at the date down here first. And on the date, any bill 1995 or earlier is going to have a value above face value. and that's what we try to keep, are all the ones above face value. I'm going to be looking where that B is in the serial number. I'm going to be looking for a star there. That will mean it was printed as a replacement note for damaged or misprinted bills. Or I'm looking for an X or a Y because those are more rare. Or I'm looking for any fancy combination of serial numbers, some of which are scrolling at the bottom of the screen, some examples. And as we find them, we will be sure and point those out. There's some things I don't keep. I don't keep all trinary notes. I don't keep odometer or gas pump notes right now. I'm not keeping, what else am I not keeping? I don't know. I'm not keeping over-inked bills. But if you do see something that I would normally keep and I miss it, if you're the first one to type into chat, hey Paul, you missed a bookend, which is a lot of things I miss. Bookend's anything that starts with 487, ends with 487, or starts with 48, ends with 48. They have a little value above face value. If you type it in, I will send it to you for free if you're the first one. You do have to be over the age of 18 or over the age of 13 with parental permission though. So let's see what we can find tonight. I do have some bar notes, Wavy. Matter of fact, since you ask, I've got a stack of my best finds from the last 6 months, and I usually show those off at the end of the second strap. But let me see if I can lay hands on a bar note real quick. I have only found 2, and I have searched over 60,000 $1 bills in the last 6 months. That right there, turn off that light, we don't need it, is a old note, 1963B, and it's signed by Joseph W. Barr. Joseph W. Barr tragically died in office 28 days into his office as Secretary of Treasury. And when you find a bill with his signature on it, it is worth a little more money. So if you come across one of those, you'll want to keep it for sure. I did get your parents' email, but I sent one back because I don't have an address to ship you to. I think that's you, Big Salad. So I got everything but an address. So yours is sitting right here beside me. It's already got the stamps on it. Hello, Strings Master. Good to see you. What's a proper radar? 487487? Those aren't enough numbers, Dustin. Neither one of you're missing a 4th digit, but the one that comes back, the 487487, if that was 8 digits, that's called a repeater. A 487784, that's the format for a radar note. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what goodies we can find tonight. One of our best finds we're going to give away at the end of the stream. If we don't have a best find, then I will dig out a silver certificate and we will give out one of those as a giveaway. If we don't have a proper substitute. Hope y'all have had a great week. We've had a busy week. I got all shipping done earlier today. It's at the post office going out. So anyone that's won a prize on here or identified a one that I've missed, all of that shipped today if you've claimed it. All of it shipped today. One of the things you definitely need to do is check your change, because you might find a bill in your change or a coin that's worth quite a bit of money, and that's what we're doing tonight. We're looking for anything that's worth more than face value. I don't keep everything that's over face value, but I keep a lot of it. Off to a slow start. These are Federal Reserve straps of 500 $1 bills. 5 straps of 100 each. I have a good relationship with a few of the local banks, and this one bank orders me 2,000 $1 bills from the Federal Reserve every week that we search. Got another bank that I get 1,000 every week from. that are teller straps. Teller straps are put together at the bank as customers and businesses make deposits. I haven't noticed a big difference in the quality or number of finds in either format. They're both good. I'm just happy to have dollar bills to search. Even happier when we start finding a bunch of good stuff, though. Well, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that, Wavy. We've got a cloud bot that's supposed to let us know as people subscribe, but it doesn't capture them all. It's an OBS deal, a known problem that they're working on. But hopefully some of those fire up here in a while. As a matter of fact, I should probably refresh that. See what it does to me when I refresh it. There we go. Maybe it'll like that better. See what we can find. That's the right format for a birth date note, July 29th, but the year's 4908. We don't keep them in that far in the future. I'm not going to be around. I doubt if dollars are around. Who knows what's still going to be around come then. Be interesting for somebody. Upside down bills aren't worth any additional. That is an example of a printing error right there. If you look at that second zero, see how heavily inked that is? Is that not catching the light? I don't know. That is called an over-inked zero, and it does have a value above face value. I've got so many right now, I'm not keeping any additional ones though. Hello, Ricky Viscani. Watching on a phone. Let me know how that was. You'll take my unclaimed? Yeah, I know. There's lots of volunteers for that, for sure. We usually average over one star note per strap, but not always. You never know. We usually average several finds out of a strap. But it's called hunting, not necessarily guaranteed finding, so you never know. But from the Federal Reserve, I've never searched 500 and not found anything. Maybe 10 finds would be about the lowest out of that, I would say. There's a bookend. There is a bookend. Starts with 10, ends with 10, and a lot of times I miss those. We do hang on to those. They do have a value above face value, though not a lot. But that's called a bookend. So we will hang on to that. And the first one of the night, I did not miss. 1050, 64, 60. I guess that's our first official find of the night. We'll take it. A low value one, but that's all right. Got to start somewhere. Appreciate everyone that's in watching. We've got over 100 people watching. Thank you very much for spending your Friday night with us. If you're here and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It means the world to us. It does not cost you a thing. It's free on Friday nights. It's actually free every night. In return, we put out a daily short video on coin hunting featuring our best finds of the week. Comes out between 9:30 and 11 p.m. every single day. We also do this format right here, which is a vertical live stream, searching dollar bills for fancy serial numbers, star notes, and older bills, and upside down bills. And we're on a break right now. We usually stream every Saturday at 2 p.m. with my grandsons, hunting 5 to 10 boxes of $50. And I am helping coach both of their baseball teams this fall. So we're taking a little break until towards the latter part of October from that stream. We have a lot of giveaways on that stream. We stream that in the full screen format. Usually lasts 4 or 5 hours. We do an auction at the end of each of those streams where we auction off some of our best finds, some of the things that we have purchased specifically for an auction. So when we get started on that again, you are going to want to be a part of that. They're a lot of fun. It's kind of like a family reunion stream. Boy, what a slow strap this is. Gotta forgive me, I got the sniffles tonight. Spent the last 2.5 hours out practicing baseball. Well, watching the boys practicing baseball. Well, thank you, Tanner. I'll throw in the sniffles to throw it off a little bit, though. Good. Tried to take 2. Again, we have been, there's another bookend, and I saw it. Starts with 34, ends with 34. Now, those are worth a little bit above face value. If you find one that's 3 digits, 343 and 343, those are worth more. But we do keep these, and typically I miss them, and I found the first 2 tonight. Very crazy. Hello, Lady Braven. Good to see you. Trying to hide the sniffling. You know, the Claritin is losing out to the fall allergies. We had a drizzle of rain yesterday. We need a nice heavy rain to knock all the pollen off the trees and out of everything. Everyone's allergies are terrible here right now in Northwest Arkansas. We're almost at the end of the first strap, and we've got 2 little finds. 2 bookends. See the 07, 07, 06? If that had been 07, 07, 07, 07, that would be a valuable bill. It would be a repeater bill, and we would be very, very happy with that one. But it wasn't. Last bill, September 12th of the year 732. I'm not aware of anything fancy that happened on that date. Hudson is in here. Grandson Hudson is in the room. You gonna get your computer fired up?
Yeah.
I will add your face to the screen. We are going to start our second strap.
I was standing behind you for like 5 minutes, by the way.
Oh, 5 minutes.
Trying to see if you noticed me.
Yeah, that's Hudson. Yeah, he's got to get some lights on over there, but I'll throw his face on the screen.
Workouts went good, besides my legs started to hurt at the end, so I cut it short a little bit.
There's Hudson up there in the top right. My 14-year-old grandson had a birthday on Monday. Just turned 14. Tune in on Saturday. You can watch him. And grandson Rhett will be searching $50 typically. If he gets to feeling spicy here in a while, we may let him search a strap of dollar bills. He's still learning. That's probably good for you because he might miss something other than bookends.
See, last week whenever I did it though.
Yeah, you were here last Friday.
People called, you missed more stuff than I did.
Oh, I don't know about that. I missed bookends. I
didn't get called out on anything I missed. I think I missed one birthday note. But otherwise, I did 2 shops, you did 3, so.
Oh, the benefit of selective amnesia. I am organizing these to get them all going in the same direction so I can search them and be a better viewing experience. And then we will start our second strap of the night. If you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously. Doesn't cost you a thing. For some reason, it looks like the CloudBot is not identifying either any new subscribers or we're not getting any new subscribers. Both are possibilities. I don't know. All right, I got them all organized. They're all organized. Happy belated birthday to Hudson. Hello, Hudson. Hello, Hudson. Thank you, Big Salad. All right, strap number 2. Initialize. We are looking down here at the date. We're looking for anything 1995 or earlier. I'm looking where that B is. I'm looking for a star there. That will mean it's a star note that was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. Those have become very collectible. I'm looking for a bill that ends in an X or a Y because they're more rare, or any fancy combination of serial numbers, some of which are scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. And as I find those, I'll point them out to you. Again, we've been searching coins on YouTube for over 4 years, currency for fancy serial numbers for the last 6 months. We do a daily live stream showing our best finds of the week. I hunt boxes of pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars every day. And I show my best finds of the week on our short videos. They come out between 9:30 and 11 p.m. every night. Hud, we're off to a terribly slow start tonight.
By the way, we're definitely cutting Smiley again. He had a lot of Grand Slam and we lost.
Nice. A lot of bills right now. Is there a chance I have one? Yeah, absolutely there's a chance you have one. Check it out. There's a chance you've got something fancy. Boy, this one was almost fancy. Look at that. 4997, 4957.
10 bills before it, right?
Well, I would go with 40 bills after it. 49.97 and 49.97 would have been a repeater worth $10
I didn't see the
plus.
9. I was thinking it would have been just the binary 4s and 7s. I didn't see the 9.
But it's just a close miss. But yeah, check your change. You may have something quite valuable. You never know. I have received star notes and change twice in the last 6 months. I got a Buffalo nickel back and change from Sonic. You never know what you're going to get. Come on. We need a good one. We need a good one. Sometimes you're just going through these. Nothing, and all of a sudden, boom! It happens. After this strap, I will show you some of our best finds from the last 6 months. If we get a good find tonight, we are going to give it away, unless it's one I've never found. What have I never found? 7 consecutive of the same number. I've never found a solid, which is every number being the same number. Are you running the chat?
Yeah. Be right and above God, Queen. So you don't ask. So you don't.
All right. What were you saying, Hud? That's a birthday format note, July 23rd of the year 2847.
They ask, so you don't necessarily need Federal Reserve notes. Any dollar bill searching is recommended.
Absolutely, be right. Absolutely, yeah. They the teller straps I get from the banks, or any notes you get in change, they get their notes from the bank. Could be a fancy serial number. You don't have to go pick them up from the bank. Because everyone that ended up in the bank was spent somewhere first. It was spent somewhere first and ended up at the bank, and then I'm getting them to search. But I always check my change. As a matter of fact, Hudson will wrestle coins out of my hands if I don't give them to him, because he likes to check them. 11122 0 and then 55. Again, close to a good one, but not quite. Again, forgive my sniffles. I got the sniffles from ball practice, so too dusty for me.
I need to take a shower.
Oh, that was almost an awesome note. That was almost a binary note. A binary note that is one that only uses 2 different numbers repeating throughout the serial number. If we ignore that first one, 933 3993. It does start with a 1 though, so there are 3 numbers making up this serial number. That's called a trinary note, and trinary notes, I don't keep them all, but trinary notes are worth about $1.50 each. If the bill's in good shape, that bill's in good shape, and that is a number that strikes my fancy. I like all the 3s and 9s, so I'm going to keep that one as a trinary note and take a sip of my Diet A&W.
How about the next of kin?
Okay, that wasn't a sip. That was a chug. I do appreciate everyone being here on Friday. If you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please consider it. We are searching dollar bills. Looking down here at the date, 1995 or earlier, will make it worth more than face value. An X or a Y at the end of the serial number are collectible and more rare. A star at the end of the serial number means it was printed as a replacement note and in good shape. Those are going for at least $2 to $3 for just any rolled regular serial number. If I could double or triple my money, that makes me happy.
Next of kin, it went good.
Or any fancy combination of serial numbers is what we're looking for. Upside down, the more you tell me.
M. Johnson.
Alright, I just shipped something to M. Johnson today. I shipped something to 28 people today. Had 28 different packages that I shipped out for things I had given away or that you had found that I had missed. I got all caught up. 242922 216. Now, one thing I look for also is I look for a bill with something weird on it, like the serial number should be printed about there. If you look at that L in comparison, that is way, way, way to the left. That is an off-center strike big time. Usually you'll find them either way high or way low. That one's way left. On the other side, it's not quite as far left, but I'm going to keep that one. I have no idea the value, if that's an off-center to matter, but that is printed way left, and I like it, so Hud, I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it. That's the farthest left I've ever seen one printed.
John Styles asked, "Hey man, I have an order of $2. I have a few $2 bills in sequential order and some $1 bills in sequential order as well. Is that worth something?"
Older $1 bills in sequential
Big
order.
Salad said Bookend for some reason also.
Star note bills in sequential order, and they bring extra value. You can go to the bank right now and get some, you might get 30 2021 dollar bills in sequential order. That really doesn't have any extra value. If you get a whole strap worth, like this, that has 100 different ones in sequential order, in Heshka, boy, I messed that up, I bet, Hud. Thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family.
Hope you got a bookend.
Got what?
You got a bookend.
I got more than that, I think.
Trinary?
No. 2s, 4s, and 9s was what I was going to call out. It's not a bookend, but it's almost a radar. 2429, 2422. If it reads the same front to back and back to front, it's a radar note. This will be another trinary note with 2s, 4s, and 9s only making up the serial number. So we will hang on to that one as our second trinary of the night. And it was almost a radar, and if you find a radar, and I'll show you some here in a minute, nice value on those for sure.
Hello, American Eagle order.
Hey, Will, good to see you. That's a keeper. I keep any bill that has 4 consecutive numbers to either start or end the serial number. They're called quads. They're going for a couple bucks on eBay, at least $1.50. So that's 4 5s in a row. I will hang on to that as a find, and we're up to all of a sudden 6 finds out of the strap. It's warming up. It's warming up. I wonder if this works, Hud. You know, it's a $1 bill, but over here somebody wrote $50 on it.
Yeah.
Think you can spend that as a $50 bill? I doubt it.
Can I search on that strap, Paul?
Maybe. Maybe. I'm not having tremendous luck. My best find is not been a real super yet. 05000052. If it had been alternating
Hello,
zeros,
George.
I would have held on to it. George, I shipped you today. You're almost at the end of strap number 2.
Have you found a star note yet?
I have not found a star note out of the first almost 2 straps, which is crazy.
We're doing 5 straps, right?
Always do 5 straps unless I'm feeling frisky, and I'll do 10.
I'm not going doing 10. I'm going to bed if we're doing 10.
Okay, I don't blame you. Now, while you're lifting weights, I told everybody we were going to do 5 straps, $500 $1 bills.
Oh. Yeah, RC, I am pretty tired.
Doesn't sound like he has a lot of energy, does he? He had a full day of school and been running at baseball for the last 2.5 hours, and then just worked out when we got home. So he gets to spend tonight with me, and we get to go to his baseball game tomorrow at high noon and play his second baseball game. They're supposedly playing the best team in the league.
And I thought hard to be the best team whenever there are only 3 teams in the league.
Well, somebody's still got to be the best and the worst.
I bet our teams might not be it might be the middle.
3 $2 bills from 2013 in order. Yeah, they'll have a little bit extra value, John, but not a lot.
Man, thank you. For
Samuel Weir in
luck.
Northwest Arkansas. Northwest Arkansas. I already showed this one, but this is a 1963 B Series bill. You do want to keep all of your 1995s and earlier. The average lifespan of $1 is 8 years, and so this is truly a survivor. But more than that, this is signed by Joseph W. Barr, making this a Barr note. Joseph W. Barr was only the Secretary of Treasury for 28 days, died tragically in office. So his signature doesn't end up on very many bills, and if you find one, it has additional value. One of my very best finds right here. Right here. 6 4s in a row. Now remember, I keep anything with 4 consecutive in a row. That one's got 6. That one's worth over $20, and that's with it being not a very good, not in great shape. But Hudson had to outdo me. He had to outdo me. Recently, he found this bill, 6 9s in a row. And at least the last one, and maybe the last 2, are raised out of alignment with the rest of the notes on the serial number, which makes it an odometer or a gas pump note. But being 6 9s, and that one's in pretty good shape, that one's worth over $20, and Hudson has added that to his personal collection. No longer mine. West Louisiana. Well, I hope y'all didn't get too much rain down that way. This one is a radar note, next of kin, you're right. 1579, and from the back, 1579. It's called a radar note in the industry. It's called a palindrome in life. Reads the same front to back and back to front, but above that, it starts with a B, B1579. It ends with a B, B1579. I've taken to calling this a super radar note, and most of the prices I quote you will be off of sold prices off of eBay, because the phenomena of fancy serial numbers having a good value is fairly recent in the last year, and eBay is the best place to get the price. I can't find the equivalent of this one on eBay that's sold, so I don't know what it's worth. This would be considered a low serial number. 4 zeros, again I keep any quads, but when you get 4 zeros or more to start a bill, this is only serial number 2610. We consider that to be a low serial number. If you want to get the unicorn, you would find 7 zeros and then a 1, first bill printed. That'd be worth mucho dinero. It's one of the bills that ends in an X. Again, the X is that number, that letter in the serial number is how many print runs they've done, and they don't get all the way to X very often. Steve Mazira, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family.
Big Sawdust is 0000, still a bookend. Like, it starts off with 00, ends with 00.
Yes, it would be a bookend. This is a birthday note, April 22nd of the year 2021. Somebody that turned 3 years old. You got a child or a grandchild that turned 3 years old on April 22nd? If so, I've got the birthday note, and it is crispy in beautiful shape. These are going for $10 or $20 or more on eBay right now. This is called a binary note. We almost found one earlier. This only has 5s and 3s making up the serial number. It also has 5 5s in a row, making it very collectible. Binary notes are going for $20 and more. And if you look at the next note, just to show you that these two are different but very similar, 5355, 3355, 5s and 3s on another binary note, and I found those like 2 days apart. So both of those each are worth over $20. We've got 5 3s in a row and a 6 3, 5 1s in a row, 5 2s in a row. The first ever binary note I found. I call it my Hawaii 5-0 bill, 50 50 50 00. Only 5s and 0s making up the serial number. Very cool bill. Hey, if you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, you're here for the 30th time and not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously, and it doesn't cost you a thing. I'm going to take a sip of water. We put out daily short videos on coin hunting. 3 or 4 times a week we do this format, searching dollar bills. And usually on Saturdays we stream fresh baklava. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We stream at 2 p.m. every Saturday, hunting 5 to 10 boxes of $50. We're on break right now because the boys are playing fall baseball and I am coaching. This is a star note. We haven't found one yet tonight, but that's a star note. That star indicates this was printed as a replacement note to make up for bills that were damaged or misprinted during their run. When you find one in good shape, they're going for $2 or $3 on eBay right now, all day, every day. But on top of that, this is a repeater. This is the only repeater star note I've ever found, 0176, 0176. That's worth a little money. John Stiles, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. 5 7s in a row. Roberto Ocampo, thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. 7s, 8s, and 0s. Is that right, Hud? Sounds right. 7s, 8s, and 0s are the most sought after numbers by collectors. So when you find a brick of 7s in a row, 5 7s in a row, or a block, has some good value.
Jeff Malone asked, what did you do before retiring?
What did I do before retirement, Jeff? Thank you, Samuel, for subscribing. 1919 Wheat Penny is very good, Samuel. I was an executive at Walmart for 25 years. Chris K, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're here in Northwest Arkansas, the home of Walmart. This bill's got all kinds of things going for it.
Jeez.
First off, it's a trinary note. It's only got
almost a binary.
3s, 9s, and 5s in it. Yeah, if that 9 was a 3 or 5, it'd be a binary. It's got 5 5s in a row. It's got a 3 raised out of alignment with the rest of the numbers on the serial number.
Well, if that had been a 5, then it would have been a lot more stuff. It would have been a 6 of 5, like 6 5s.
Yeah, it would be cool.
And it would have been a repeater, or not a repeater, a bookend, right? Cause
no. Not if the other 5. If the last 3 was a 5, it wouldn't. It also has an over-inked 5 on it. So that bill has a bunch of stuff. All right. This bill is a 1995.
Is it a web note?
Nothing fancy about the serial number. But in 1995, 1993, and 1988 A-series printed bills, the government kind of tried to test using rolls of paper to print the bills instead of sheets of paper. And you can tell that by looking at the reverse of the bill. And typically, this is the last bill we looked at, you see that 117? If there's that's the printing plate number for the reverse. Dun da da! 211, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Sorry if I messed up your name. If that is below the E, that is the normal format of printing on sheets of paper. If it would be above the E, then it would be one that was using the web note process. So on this one, when we flip it over and we look below the E, we do not see a printing plate number. When we go above the the E, we find a 9 down there. And that means this is a web note. And these things are going for $10 or more on eBay. There's not many left out there. So you want to hang on to those for sure. This is called a broken ladder. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different numbers that combined make up numerical order, but they're not in numerical order on the bill. It's not 0 through 7. That would be called the ladder and be even more valuable, but this is called a broken ladder. Those have a nice value on eBay as well. 5 8s to start the bill. That's a cool one. 8's one of the most sought after bills. Another birth date note. May 20th of 1957. David Kikeline, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. And if I messed up your name, I'm sorry. 43 and 24, HUD, how much is that? 67? Somebody that turned 67 years old in May, I've got your birthday note. This is also collectible for another reason. Born in 1957, deceased in the year 2005. It's called a Headstone note. And a little morbid perhaps, but they are collectible for that reason. This is a Survivor, 1969B. Nothing fancy about the serial number, but just because it's 1969, it has more value.
Can you answer Ant's question, please, Pod? I don't know how to answer that.
$20 bill that reads the serial number 31166113. What is that? That is a radar note. In the industry, we would call, in the coin collecting, currency collecting industry, we would call that a radar note. It reads the same from back to front and front to back, which also is defined as a palindrome. And a $1 bill, radar notes are going for $10, $20. I have not looked up a $20 bill, but that bill does certainly have value, well above face value. Now, where a dollar bill is worth like a 10x factor in that scenario, the $20 bill is not going to be worth $60 because there's fewer people that will collect $20 bills. But it's probably still worth $25 to $30 is my guess. Well, thank you for loving Walmart, Samuel. They were very good to me for 25 years. So not a perfect company, but we tried to do the right thing. You can go to eBay and enter in a search and say $20 bill radar serial number or palindrome serial number. And it will pop up everything that's listed right now for sale. Now don't take your price guide from that. You want to take your price guide from what it's selling. So you want to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page on the left-hand side and check the box that says recently sold. And then it will give you examples of what has been recently sold as a $20 radar note. Now, other than eBay, the other thing I use is this 6th edition standard guide to small size U.S. paper money, 1928 to date. It is written by a guy named Oakes and a guy named Schwartz. And so, like on this bill in 1969, I can look up that bill and I can get an idea of what the value would be. So if you're going to get into this, that's another resource you might want. I ordered mine from eBay. Paid something under, excuse me, $10 for it. I don't make anything if you buy one. I'm not either of those people, but it is a good resource. There's a repeater, 1557, and surprisingly, you don't find very many of these, and they're going for $10 up on eBay. And the last one's going to be another Survivor, a 1977. Nothing fancy about the serial number, but it's a 1977. It's not crispy uncirculated, but it's worth a couple bucks. So those are some of the best finds we have found in the last 6 months, and we've got literally thousands. Hudson is wanting to search the next strap of bills. Hudson is my 14-year-old grandson, and same goes with him. If he misses something we would normally keep, and you're the first one to call it out and type it into YouTube, that's what we're on. Yeah, the chat. It's yours. You do have to be of 18 or of age or older, or 13 or older with parental permission to win. We are going to give something away at the end of the stream, unless Hudson has better luck than I have had. What we're going to give away is we'll give away one of these silver certificates. Blue ink, blue seal, 1957, $1 in silver, payable to the Bear on Demand. These have a $5 up value and are very collectible. That's what we're going to give away at the end of the stream. That's probably an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes, hour and 5 minutes, something like that away from now. Depends how many finds Hudson has, because he's going to start searching now. And again, Hud, I hope you had better luck than I did. Get over there. I will be sitting over here watching from a distance, trying to keep up with the chat. You try to keep them on there so they can see the date and the serial number, Hud. Hey, there's where my brand new good pen went. You stole it. I did?
Yeah.
Don't remember saying that. I might have. Bookend, 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 bookend. Think you missed a bookend, Hud.
Yeah.
What were the numbers?
2s.
22, 22?
Yeah.
All right, we missed one, so grab a protective sleeve up there, Hud.
It was George Bruns that found it, or that called it out first.
George Bruns was first? All right, and then get one of the little manila envelopes, a small one, write George's name on it. If we miss one and you're the first to see it, to kind of self-punishment, we give it away, and we go by how it shows up on my screen that Hudson's in front of. He's saying George Bruns was the first one to identify it. That's what I'm showing on Hudson's screen as well. So George Bruns, right after shipping you today, you go and win something else. Oh, George, I'm going to have to ship you again. Now, what George has to do to claim that is send me an email saying, hey, I want to claim my prize, and here's my mailing address. Even if you sent me your mailing address 100 times before, send it to me again because it makes it easier for me. Put that inside the thing after you've written his name on it. That's where I keep track over here with the pen Hudson stole. Hudson owes me $1. All right. Just kidding, Hud. $1 bill, 3114, 2113, 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. Kind of a cool bill, but it doesn't really fit any of the categories to be valuable. Because of the numbers, you might find somebody that would want it, but maybe $1.50 value only because it's got 4 different numbers in the serial number. Good night, George. All right, Hud back on the search. He's searching strap 3. Maybe he can find a star note where I didn't. Upside down. I did not organize those for you. That's my bad. Hey, if you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously, like that one, Hud.
Thank you, Sheila Kenzer.
Thank you, Sheila. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. It doesn't cost you a thing on Friday nights or any other night that ends in Y. and it helps us out tremendously. We appreciate it in
Sort these out
return.
real quick.
All right, he's going to get them all facing the same direction. We do put out a daily short video on coin hunting that is some of my best finds of the week. I hunt nickels, dimes, pennies, quarters, half dollars while Hudson and Red are in school. And I recap those with a like a 30-second video showing the best finds of the week. Comes out between 9:30 and 11 p.m. every night. Also, we do this format.
Thank you, the last survey.
Thanks for your subscription. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We do this dollar bill hunt at least 3 times a week. We have a giveaway at the end of every stream, and we do it in this vertical live format because our goal is to drive awareness for this great hobby of coin hunting and currency searching. You're getting a little left, buddy.
It's like perfectly centered.
How about a star note? Throw us a bone. Throw us a bone. Just found a bill, D33384444A. Well, that would be a trinary note, only 3s and 4s. No, it wouldn't be a trinary note, but it has 3s, 4s, and an 8. It would be a quad note ending with 4 different, actually that's too many numbers. No, it's not. 3338. 4444. Boy, that was almost amazing. 3333 4444. That is a trinary note. 3s, 8s, and 4s. It's also a quad note. That's at least a $2 value. Congratulations, William. If we ever find a star note, we will show you the star note lookup page. When you find a star note, you go to the website called mycurrencycollection.com. and you key in the serial number and the star, and it will tell you how many were printed and if it's a little more rare. And surely out of 5 straps we'll find one, because we've never gone 5 straps without finding one before, but you never know. Didn't find anything in the first 20. What is 83831693. 8s, 3s, 1s, and 6s, and 9s. That is just a dollar bill. No additional value from that one. $05034350. 0s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. That has too many numbers. That's 4 numbers in the serial number. That's really not going to bring anything over face value. Hello, Latif Page. Glad to have you in. Appreciate everyone watching. How many people are watching right now, Hud? Can't see from here.
174.
Huh?
174.
It's not the number.
It's like viewers right here.
Yeah. Oh, 174 people watching right now, and we've had over 6,000 people watch the stream already. So thank you all very much for that. If you're here, we'd ask you to consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously. Doesn't cost you a thing. We try to put out as much content as we can. We have over 1,700 videos out there on YouTube for you to watch. A lot of them on coin hunting. A lot of them also on currency collecting. We put out a daily short video on coin hunting. We do this format we're doing right now at least 3 times a week. And when baseball season gets over, we will be back to streaming every Saturday, opening half dollars.
I got 4 7s in a row.
4 7s in a row. Nice quad, buddy, and it ends the bill. That's a keeper. We keep any quad that has 4 in a row that ends or starts a serial number. Those are going for $1.50, $2 on eBay. A star note? What? What's that? What's that? Looky there. Hey, point to that star. That star indicates this was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. And when you find those, if they're in good shape, which obviously that one looks like it's in really good shape, they're going for $2 or $3. You need to click on the screen on the right and pull that thing over to center it. No, not shrink it. Now you got to expand it back out.
Expand it more?
No, you're too far down. Because when you go down, you won't be able to see the heat chart. But we've gone over to a website called mycurrencycollection.com. Who just subscribed?
RC, thank you for subscribing.
And we have gone to the Star Note lookup page, and now Hudson's keying in the year that the bill was printed in the series, the $1 denomination, and now the entire serial number, including the first letter and the star at the end.
3.2 million.
And this is going to tell you how many were printed, and how do you need to square it up? And usually Star Notes, 90% of them are printed as 3.2 million print run size. So as you can see on this one in the bottom left, the heat chart, this one's all the way over in the frozen tundra. That means this isn't a more rare Star Note.
DWD, thanks for subscribing.
But it doesn't hurt the value of the Star Note at all. It just doesn't increase it. If you find one with a lower print run than 3.2 million and up on the heat chart, it can increase the value, but that one's still going to sell for $3. HUD with our first Star Note find. Back to the hunt. Thank you for putting those stars
Star
in.
Note.
Another Star Note? Are you kidding me? I stop hunting and Star Note go wild? 0379991 HUD with our second Star Note find of the hunt. Going back to mycurrencycollection.com, he's going to key in the serial number and the year. And he is going to key in everything, including the first letter and the star, and we're going to see what the run size was. I just said this, but run size is usually 3.2 million, but when you find one with a lower run size of 3.2 million, it can add value to it.
3.2 million.
Unfortunately saying it's 3.2 million. Last 9 raised. We don't keep all the odometer or gas pump notes with a raised number anymore because I've got so many. But thanks for pointing it out. 2 Star Notes, making money. Making money. If you can double or triple your money in my... Hey, stop. Go back to that 9393.
Oh.
I saw it. I saw it.
The next of kin said it first.
I think I saw it before anybody. But that is another bookend, HUD 9393. And on your screen, you're saying next of kin was the first one to point out we had missed that one. That is a bookend note starting with 93, ending with 93. So Hudson's going to put it in a saver and put your name on it next to kin. Next to kin, you need to send me an email claiming your prize, giving us your shipping address, confirming you're over the age of 18 or 13 or over with parental permission, and we're going to ship it to you. We're going to ship it to you. Good spot, everybody that saw that. I saw it too. I saw it. I did. Maybe I see them better from over here. It's possible. Next to kin, that's yours. First win. Congrats, next to kin. Don't forget to send me that email, because otherwise it'll end up over on the island of unclaimed prizes. Very, very sad place. We don't like sad places. Found a bill with a giant S. Samuel, you can feel free to send me a picture of that if you want. I don't even know what that is, but I'd be happy to take a look at it. And my email is getting typed in right now.
Already's in there.
Huh?
So I'll put exclamation email and
All right. There's my email, PasSpareTime@yahoo.com. And I'll be glad to take a look at it. If you have any questions or anything, you can send me an email. I'll do my best to answer in a timely manner. You were close, Queen of Light. and love, or love and light. Let's see. Where do I have you? I show next of kin, Tommy John, George Bruns, Jeff Malone, and then you, Queen. But it could be different on HUD screen, and he's got the one that counts right now. He's setting it the one that's doing the streaming.
I have a trinary, but it's 11344344.
Hey, that's a pretty cool bill. I like it, HUD. 11344344. Only using 1s, 3s, and 4s to make up the serial number. $1.50 plus value. We'll hang on to that one. Jeff Malone says birth date note. What was it, Jeff? Can you give me some numbers off of it? We could have missed a birth date. It is possible. If it is, that's a good one for you to find.
I found the one that's 01241671.
All right, put it back up there. We don't keep those because that's too far.
I think that we wanted to keep those.
That's too far historical. I do try to point them out, HUD, when I find them.
Okay.
It is a birth date note. I don't know if you put it back under there or not.
I have.
There it is. January 24th of 1671. It's hard to get any U.S. history for 1671. Unless that was an amazing day in U.S. or world history, that wouldn't have any additional value because it's too historical, too old. That person's definitely not watching the stream right now. So we don't keep those. Hello, DWD. Roger, good to see you. I shipped you today.
Johnson, he did talk about a tombstone note with those dates.
Yeah, I showed off a 1957 to 2005 tombstone note earlier. If you got a note that's recent, that could be a date born and a date of passing away, those do have some collector's value. If you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously, doesn't cost you a thing. And we would greatly appreciate it. In return, we put out as much content as we can. We've got over 1,700 videos out there on YouTube. We do daily short videos on coin hunting. We've been hunting coins on YouTube for over 4 years. Been searching currency for fancy serial numbers, star notes, and older bills for the last 6 months. We try to do this format, the vertical live format, where these get advertised on the YouTube Shorts feed that we're streaming live at least 3 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week. Our goal is to introduce as many new people as we can to this great hobby. There is a need to bring new people into the hobby because people that are my age and older are the ones that are currently collecting, and we want to get the younger generation into this as well. Leonard Bay, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Love the first timer. Thank you, Simfire Training. I appreciate that. You live next to the Bureau for Engraving and Printing in Fort Worth. Very cool. Not everyone knows this, but every bill in the United States, every currency, every dollar, $5, whatever, is printed either in Fort Worth, Texas, or in Washington, D.C.
I finished. Can I do another strap?
Can you do another strap? I think you can. Put that strap over on top of the other ones over there by that bucket. Are you awake enough to do it? I don't know. That's 3 straps down, 300 bills searched. Hudson found the star notes, so we're going to let him keep going. He's going to do the next strap. You want to go through and put them all facing the right direction first. It'll probably be easier on you, Hud.
Yeah.
I found 4441677. So that is a quad note with 4 leading 4s, and that's worth $1.50 more, Samuel. Congratulations. That one was almost a ladder, I think it's called. If it's all the numbers but not in order, it's a broken ladder. If it's 8 consecutive numbers in order, it's called a ladder.
How much is a ladder?
Never found a ladder, but a ladder is going to go for a lot of money, probably $100 or more. If I ever find one, I'll look it up.
Thank you, Zerpent, for subscribing.
Appreciate all you new subscribers. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We appreciate it. We have a goal to try to get to 20,000 subscribers by year end. I think that's a little aggressive, but we're going to try. We're going to keep putting the content out, and the rest is up to you all.
Did you also been on for 11 months?
Get a subscriber?
No, it's a member.
Oh. Gatita, thank you for being a member for 11 months. You can become a member of our channel for as little as 99 cents a month. You do get some perks to go along with that. When we do an auction, you get free shipping on our auction. You can bid in our auction. You get some special emojis and some other goodies. So you can consider becoming a member. You certainly don't have to, but those that do, we appreciate. We do reinvest all of the money right back into the stream to do what it is we do. If you're enjoying the stream tonight, please consider hitting that thumbs up button and subscribing. Helps us out a bunch. A thumbs up lets YouTube know we're doing a good job, and they'll have a tendency to recommend it to more people to watch. M. Johnson, I'm going to restart my eBay store to try to sell some of these because I've got over 1,000. I got way too many. I've only sold one bill. I've given away many. Somebody wanted a bill that had 5 8s in a row to start the number, and I did sell that to them. But other than that, on my auctions on Saturday afternoons, I have sold some. Sold star notes, sold a little bit of everything on that auction. But as far as having a regular place to go buy one of the things I've got, I don't have an eBay store up and active right now, but I will sometime in the future. If anyone ever sees one they're in love with, I'll make you a deal much better than eBay if you're interested in buying something that you see us find. Good to see you, John Chum. About got them all, Hud? Were they going 37 different directions?
Yeah.
All right, strap number 4 of 5. This will take us through 400 bill search. We're doing 500 tonight. That's a birthday note. Right off the top, Hud, that's a birthday note.
Oh, do we keep that? Because it's 1888, isn't it?
So that's December 3rd
1881.
of 1888 or March 12th of 1888. So one being that recent, I know that person's not watching our stream right now, but that is one we'll keep, and I will look up that date in history to see if anything happened that date. And that could be a date of a birth date of a grandparent or a parent for some of you that would have a value to you. So it is certainly one that we would keep. Hello, Jesse Krockenberg. Good to see you, my friend. Next of kin, I have not found a birthday note of someone I actually know yet. I came within 6 days of Hudson's birthday note. That one is a future birthday note.
Yeah, like, what is it?
I've got well over 100 birthday notes now, and I showed them during one of these streams, and I came within 9 days of somebody's birthday. Hud, you're getting off the screen. Square it back up. You're too far right.
I did. It's yours.
All right, thank you. So one of these days soon, on one of these streams, I'm going to show every birthday note we have, and I'll make sure and put in the title that 100 birthday notes revealed or something like that. Because I'm hoping to someday find someone's birthday note that's watching. That would be really cool. Best way to assure safe transactions. Well, as far as the transactions for us, I've got a couple banks I go to that I buy coins and dollar bills from each week. And they know I'm coming. They know when I'm coming. I park at a very safe place right by the door. I work concealed carry state. And I don't go on the same day always. I don't go the same route always. And pay attention to your surroundings and just be careful. There are people that have done this that have been robbed, had their cars. If you pick up coins and boxes of coins and a bunch of dollar bills, go straight home. Don't make it the first thing you do. Make it the last thing you do before you go home. Next to kin says birthday note. I think we just found that one though. I think that was the December 1888 one.
It was.
You know, Junior, thanks for looking that up. That's probably not going to add any value to that bill, I guess. Grover Cleveland
Isn't that like
presidential
one, like
speech?
the non-popular presidents?
Yeah. Got a birthday note for tomorrow, Paul. For tomorrow? I don't know. I might. I don't have them memorized. I know I got a bunch of September ones.
They're saying they got a birthday note for tomorrow.
Oh, you do? Well, how do they already know? Oh,
Because
you've got
they
one for
have
9/14. I understand now. Sorry, I was a little thick. I hope there's another star note coming. We usually do average over one
I got
star
a
note.
trinary that was almost a true binary.
10080101. Do you know how close that was to a $100 bill, HUD? Do you know how close that was?
$99 away.
Oh, if that 8 was a 0 or 1, first off, it would be a binary note, only having 2 numbers and the serial number. But it's called a true binary note if it only has 0s and 1s in the serial number. Friend Southern Metal found one not that long ago. It was worth over $100. As is, that's a trinary note. It's cool with all the 1s and 0s. That's worth $1.50, maybe $2, but that was so close to being a $100 bill right there.
Do you want me to keep it?
Yes, keep that one. Diana, you'd be surprised how I file all these bills right now. Because I started when I didn't have that many, and I haven't expanded out into a nice organized system. Well, it's organized. But I bought books that have the clear pages in them that protect them for our best finds. That I bought several of those books, and but as far as each category of these, I've got categories for odometer, gas pump notes, for bookends, for 3-digit bookends, for quads, for 5 in a row, for 6 in a row, for binaries, for trinaries, for radars, for repeaters, for star notes of 3.2 million print size, 1 point something million print size, all the way down to 250,000 print size. And they're all in legal envelopes except for my star notes, which have they outgrew their envelope. They're all rubber banded together now. But that's the way I am have them organized, and they're sitting in a box right here between Hudson and I.
Missed another bookend. Strings Master got it.
What'd you miss?
A bookend.
No, I understand that. Which one?
That.
4141? There it is. Strings Master, I just shipped you today. You got to stop winning on the day after I ship you. That is no fair. Which category is the biggest? And these are all of the ones I've kept, so Star Notes is the biggest next of kin. Far and away, Star Notes is the biggest. Birthday Notes is pretty big, though. But I've got
Trinaries.
Well, yeah, trinaries I started sending back to the bank because I had so many.
Odometers.
So, who'd you say? Strings Master. You guys can keep. No, I'm kidding, Strings Master. We'll ship it to you. He inherited bookend blindness. I think he did. It must be genetic. Congratulations, Strings Master. And if you just joined us, if you find something that we miss, and it's one we would normally keep, and you're 18 or older or 13 or older with parental permission, like Strings Master, we'll send it to you for free. It's kind of a method of self-punishment. I missed 4 or 5 a stream, and I've done over 60,000 bills. HUD's still learning, so he's probably doing better than me. He's going so fast and off screen. All right, HUD, slow it down. I'm showing you on screen right now.
Oh, I got 4 consecutive serial numbers. Is that
okay, it's not on my screen yet.
Well, I've gotten 0, 73, 72, 070. I've gotten
consecutive serial number bills. I got you.
I've gotten 4 of them so far. 69 and 73.
You know, that one's not horribly far from a radar. Got a new radar note. Very cool. Very cool pool with G's. A bill missing a letter. If you get one that's truly
it was
missing,
just like rubbed off, like postman damage.
yeah, if you get one that's truly missing a letter from the mint, it was printed that way. You're gonna have something with some value. You're too far left. If you find one that's post-mint damaged where it's been rubbed off, no additional value there. As a matter of fact, no value there.
You want me to go back and find it?
No. Yeah, he's finding a bunch of consecutive serial numbers. You don't have to go back and find it, no.
I'm not.
Think he missed a birth date note. All right, Timothy, tell me what it was and we'll go look for it. Tell me what it was. And he'll go back and look for it. Keep going for now, Hud. 1943 was the ending, Hud. Take a look. Samuel found a star note. Congratulations, Samuel. Good going.
It's a little while ago.
Hud's looking for one with 1943 in it to see if it was a birth date note. If it was, we'll send it to you.
Nope.
Put it under the screen, buddy. We've got a few seconds delay here. Yeah, the 1943 part's right, but the first four numbers don't make up a day and a month. So if that was 0204, that would be February 4th of 1943 or April 2nd of 1943. But that's not a birth date note. It doesn't have all of the markers that it needs. No worries, Timothy. Slow her down a little, Hud. $10.23 of 1561, almost a well, it is a birthday note, but it's too old. $10.14 of 1038, even older. How do you get to the website? For the Star Note lookup, somebody posted it. It's on the chat earlier from Streamlabs. It's called mycurrencycollection.com. mycurrencycollection.com, where you can look up your Star Note. Junior found a Star Note. Everyone's finding Star Notes. I have not found a Star Note tonight. Pretty sad. All right, that is 4 straps down. Now, show them the silver certificate that we're going to give away at the end of the 5th strap, Hud. Show them the silver certificate we're going to give away. It says silver certificate. Nothing fancy about the reverse. $1 in silver payable to the bearer on demand. Very collectible. I bought these from AppMax. We'll be giving that away at the end of the stream. All you got to do is be here in about another 15-20 minutes and be 18 or older, 13 or older with parental permission, and we will give it away to somebody. I have never found a silver certificate next of kin, but I know of people that have in doing this. She's a beaut. That's right. She's going to be somebody else's beaut. You want me to do the last 100? Or you want to do it? All right, Hudson wants to go slower and keep them centered for me.
Okay.
Hudson's.
Don't miss any bookends?
If you're going to miss some, you're going to miss some. Try not to, but you never know. Hudson is getting all the dollars going in the same direction so that it will be a better viewing experience and easier for him to search. Hey, I put all these coins over here that I recently had graded. I thought maybe you put those on your top shelf, but you haven't done it yet.
I haven't been here, Paul.
I know.
Anytime I ever see you, it's just baseball.
I know. You guys are doing the hardcore baseball thing right now. Are you loving it, though?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you're loving it.
Do I have defense in the morning?
No. Carlos is gone.
Mom almost didn't let me stay the night because she forgot that I didn't have defense, but then I convinced her.
Ah. No, either way would have been fine.
I toured the hole, but you won't want to take me to the game.
Samuel, run size of 3.2 million. That's what 90% of them are. That means it's not more rare. You can look at that heat chart at the bottom of the screen, and it's going to be all the way in the far left permafrost white. So that's not going to be worth any more than just a star note. If it's in good shape, they're going for $2 to $3 on eBay right now. So you still doubled or tripled your money, which is a good thing. We've got 100 more dollar bills to search for fancy serial numbers, star notes, X's or Y's in the serial number, older bills, and then we'll be doing a giveaway. We do appreciate everyone that's watching along with us on this Friday night. If you're here for the first time and you've never subscribed before, please do consider subscribing. We do have 76 thumbs up for the night. Boy, it'd be nice to get to 100 thumbs up. We made it last stream. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know that we're doing a good job, or at least we're trying hard and having some fun. And neither one of those things cost you a thing, but they help us out tremendously. Slower, Hud?
Sorry.
Make sure you're looking down at that date, too.
I am.
I know you are. Thank you, George. I am blessed to be able to share this hobby with two of my three grandsons, Hudson and Rhett, age 14, age 11.
I wonder if Remy will ever get into it, Paul.
I do have a granddaughter, but she might. What my granddaughter does, she's 7, right? 6.
I have no idea.
I think she's 6. She likes to come put her hand in the bucket of searched half dollars and
shove them in her pockets.
grab a handful and take them home. That's her favorite part of coin hunting right now. But she'll get older, and Sawyer's getting older. He may be joining us soon too. Take a pause, Hud. Look, if you want something extra to do, make sure that serial number on the left side matches the serial number on the right side as well.
Wait, that sometimes doesn't. They
can be mismatched, and if you find one mismatched, you got big money. Big money. Yeah, there you go. I love silver certificate. I love $2 bills. Hold on. Put that one back. Let me look at it again.
Which one?
The last one you took off. I'm not seeing it go back on the screen. There we go. All right, never mind. I thought it was a birthday note, maybe. Great to have some collectibles. What you can do while you're in college, though.
Said the 0 ONL last bill.
The 0 on the last bill. Was it 3 bills back? Was it overinked or raised?
Well, I mean, this is 3 bills back.
Well, your 3 bills back and his will be different. Look for a 0 that's out of alignment. I don't see anything with that one. What were you seeing on the 0? We are not keeping the gas pump or odometer notes. We usually do try to call them out, though, if they're raised out of alignment or if one's over inked. We've got so many, we're not keeping any additional of those right now either. Yeah, if you ever find different color serial or different colors on the printing of the serial numbers, you've really got something. Slow down, bud.
Okay.
But I have never found different printing on the serial numbers. If you find a star note that is over inked on the star, slow, please. If the star is solid, you've got something worth quite a bit of money.
I have a bookend.
You got a bookend, and you saw it. Good for Hudson. An 09 bookend. That's a keeper. Not worth a lot over face value, but we do keep the bookends. And Hudson saw that one. Out of alignment, smaller. Got you, Robert. Hudson finding bookends. He could be dangerous if he starts finding all the bookends. 155154. Kind of a cool note.
Yeah, it looked cool at the start and then kind of just got wonky at the end.
It petered out at the end. 007. I still want to find a note with 007, 00707. I'm a James Bond fan.
You know how expensive that note would be?
I think it would be a good one.
Yeah.
I think it would be a good one.
I bet they have like a special like bill where it's like that, and they have like a Daniel Craig face on where George Washington's supposed to be or something like that.
Now you're talking. Be pretty awesome. I'll make Granby happy.
Yeah, you should get Granby that.
I'm
for
still a
Christmas.
Sean Connery guy.
Roger Moore's not terrible, but from what I've seen, I like Daniel Craig more.
You need to go up a little so you can see the date and the
Signature?
the date and the serial number both. There you go. I know you don't have a ton of space to work in. I try to keep my left hand on the bills and then move them with only my right, and then tends to work better.
I don't think I get $1.5 in this format.
Well, I personally, I don't think coins works very good hunting in this format because there's just not a lot of room for y'all to see what we're doing. But I do think it works very well on this dollar bill fancy serial number hunt, because if we keep them on the screen, you guys can see the date, you can see the signature, you can see the serial number. I know you're not seeing the serial number on the other side, and you're not seeing the reverses of the bills, but as I flip the bills over, I'm looking at the reverses to make sure there's not a bleed through or something funky going on that would make it more valuable.
Oh, do I need to do that?
Yeah, you should be. What is 24929340? Just a dollar bill, Junior, unfortunately. It's got 2s, 4s, 9s, and 3s. So it's got 4 different numbers. Where you're starting getting some value is if there's only 3 different numbers making up the serial number. 3 numbers making up the serial number, 2 numbers making up the serial number, and then the coup d'etat, the solid, only 1 number making up the serial number, but worth over $100. You definitely want to find one of those. 9 double step, 5 backs. Yeah, we are not keeping the over ink.
It's like barely.
nines.
It's like barely over inked.
Yeah, we've got envelopes full of them right now, so we're not keeping them. But you can show it on there, squared up, Hud.
Oh, I already put it back up.
That's okay.
It was bold, or I wouldn't even see it was like over inked. It was just.
When it is considered a printing error when one is over inked, but we've got so many, we're not keeping any additional ones right now. Another star note for Samuel. Samuel, your straps are better than ours tonight for sure. Congratulations, good for you. I'll tell you, this is a very easy hobby to pick up, though there are about 20 different things to look for as you're doing this. We've only talked about a few. If we find one of the others, we'll talk about that. But we've learned over the last 6 months, and we've got many bills that have a value above face value.
Oh, I missed the
Bookend, 8383. We got to bragging on you. Happens to me every time, Hud. Every time I say I found one, I miss the next one. I'm showing maybe, let's see.
The next of kin.
I'm showing the next of kin again. So you can just put him in the same holder as the last one. Next of kin, you have another win. That's an 8383 bookend, worth about $1.50, and it's coming to you. We missed it. It's yours. How many bills you got left to search? Probably
50.
Half a strap. 50 left. Way too invested, Jonathan. Hey, you know what? Here's the deal on this. First off, have a good trip with your band tomorrow, and good luck to the football team. By doing this in this format, it gets advertised on the YouTube short feed, and a lot of people come in to take a peek that normally wouldn't see this. A percentage of those that I have found become addicted to this like we are, and fall in love with it because of the treasure hunt aspect of it. So we are introducing more people to this hobby and bringing more people to this hobby. Coin hunting is the same way. There's so many great things to look for in your coins, but this format works extremely well. The dollar bill search works extremely well in this format. Yep, we have already given away the 8383 went to next of kin, but several of you got the eagle eyes going tonight. Got to be a little quicker on the draw. Make sure you're refreshed and seeing it as quick as you can. Do I file them by? No, you know, I haven't yet, Diana. They're only sorted out by run size right now. I have not gone through and really organized them nice and well like I'm going to have to sell them on eBay. 315, no, never mind. What is 1303-0617? Well, I don't know. That's a $5, $10, $20, or $100 bill, I suppose, and that serial number is nothing fancy. You got ones, threes, zeros, and a 6. So you got 4 different numbers on it, Junior. We're coming down to the end of tonight's search. We will have a giveaway at the end of the this last strap. Oh, stop. That's close. It's not, but it's close. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And a 3. If that 3 had been a 4, that would be a broken ladder. It would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Dr. Rob,
0.
thank you for subscribing.
We've got 2 9s on there though. Broken ladder's going for $10 and above, but that one's a close, but no cigar, Hud.
I'm not allowed to smoke. I can't legally smoke. I don't think I can at least.
Probably not. What's that got to do with anything?
You said no cigar.
Oh, no, you can't smoke. Never start. It does stimulate the brain for sure. I tell you, after I search 500 or 1,000 of these and try to go to bed, very difficult. Very difficult.
So if it's 09 and 90, that's not a bookend?
No, but it could be a radar.
It's not.
Well, Jonathan, you can get into bill hunting really easy. The good thing about bills is most banks are willing to sell you a $100 strap of bills and then return it to a different bank because you never want to search them again, and then take the money and buy you another strap. But banks are pretty easy to deal with when you're returning ones or buying ones from them. To get them to order $50 is not always the easiest thing in the world. 4 6s, that's a quad. Since it's not starting or ending a number, we don't keep it. But
this bill's cool.
you got a sub.
Walter Andrews, thanks for subscribing. I just look at this 25252244.
Well, it's a trinary for sure.
It looks kind of cool. Just
2s, 5s, and 4s. Worth about $1.50. I do kind of like the way that one is, Hud. So put it in our keeper.
I just thought for the
the only quads that we keep,
I thought that we didn't keep it
unless it's 7s, 8s, or 0s, is we keep them if they start or end a serial number. But that was a quad with 4 6s that we went by about 3 or 4 bills ago. Some people would keep that. Just because I keep it or don't keep it doesn't mean that's what you have to do. It does have a little bit of value above face value, but not a lot. So I'm not keeping quads unless they start or end the serial number.
I got 4 zeros from the serial number.
4 zeros at the start? Oh, at the end. Well, that's a keeper. 5 zeros on the bill. 4 zeros as a quad. Definitely a keeper, Hud. Nice find. Did he skip a letter? I don't know what you mean by that, on skipping a letter.
Letter?
It's coming down to the end of the bills in this strap. We've only got 2 lonely star notes all night long. That would be an all-time low. I found 3 recently. That would be an all-time low. That's good, Samuel. 0727, July 27th of the year 2336. Not one we keep.
My great grandchild's gonna be alive then.
Square them up. Can't see the numbers.
And I did.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 zeros. Didn't stretch far enough. Somebody saw a 2525.
Yeah, it was the bill that we kept, 252244.
Yeah, we kept that one. I know, so many upside down print errors in this bill, and I thought he sorted those out. I hate those upside down ones. I hate the reverse facing ones even worse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 on that last one. November 4th of 8265.
Yeah, there are 2 6s, so that 6 has been a 7.
Yeah.
The bill after that would have been a broken ladder because the 6 was the last digit.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Almost a broken ladder, yep.
The next to last note.
Next to last note, what? Upside down star note. The very rare upside down star note. That star indicates this was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. They're going for $2 to $3 each on eBay. And when I could double or triple my money, I like that. We go over to the Star Note lookup page, which is mycurrencycollection.com. Don't hit enter yet, Hud. And we key in the year and series number, the denomination, then the entire serial number, including the first letter and the star. Star notes are usually printed in a run size of 3.2 million. As a matter of fact, about 90% of them. If you find a run size lower than 3.2 million, you have probably increased the value of your star note. Hit it, HUD.
3.2 million.
3.2 million. That's what we've come to expect. So that doesn't decrease the value of the star note at all. It just doesn't increase it. It was still a very nice star note. Still would be worth $2 or $3. Definitely a keeper. Put it in the star note stack.
I'm trying to find the star note stack. Oh, there it is. Alright.
Is that it?
Yep.
Alright. 85 likes. If you're watching and you're enjoying the stream, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps us out tremendously. It does not cost you a thing. If you're here and not subscribed, please consider subscribing, because that also helps us out tremendously and is free on Friday night. It's free on every night, but it sounds cooler if I say it's free on Friday night. We're going to give away this silver certificate right here. It's got blue ink, blue seal. It's a 1957B. It says $1 in silver payable to the bearer on demand. Now, everyone here is can have a chance to win this if you're age 13 or over with parental permission, 18 or over otherwise. And I'm going to start the contest now. I'm going to start the contest, starting contest. Boom. All right, it should have come up in the chat and said a giveaway has started. Now, Big Thon, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We would ask, too, if you're going to enter and win our fancy $1 silver certificate, that you would please definitely consider subscribing. We've got about 100 people in right now, 124. So you got a 1 in 100 chance, and usually not everybody enters, so you got a good chance of winning this. We're gonna let, at the end of 3 minutes, we're gonna let the computer pick a winner. We're gonna let the computer pick a winner. So type in your exclamation GAW. If you're not sure if you got it in or not, you can do it again. It won't let you enter more than once, so there's no damage in putting it in more than once. After you put it in, you should get a note back saying, like it does there, Eric, thanks for entering. Be sure to claim your prize if you win. You can if you win it, Samuel. You can if you win it. Let's see how much time we got left on the giveaway. We've got 1 minute and 40 seconds left. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Exclamation GAW. Please hit that thumbs up button if you've enjoyed our stream tonight. We do this at least 3 times a week. I try to do it every Sunday night at 9:45 Central Time, every Wednesday night at 9:45 Central Time, and then the other day is Catch as Catch Can with the baseball schedule. So we just have to see when that's going to happen. Sometimes I'll do it 4 or 5 times a week. You never know. I will tell you this, 10,500 people have watched the stream tonight. We appreciate all of you for doing that. We're so very close to 100 likes. It'd be so awesome if we made it to 100 likes. We don't win anything from that or make any more money or anything, but it does. YouTube will recommend our video, this video, to more people the more likes you get, so it helps us out. Got a lot of star notes. I do too, Rob. I've got a lot. Here is my overflow of star notes that aren't in envelopes. That is just my overflow of star notes right there that are 3.2 million run size that wouldn't fit in my envelope anymore. I have a lot. A lot. All right, let's get this pulled up. We got 11 seconds left. Exclamation GAW, exclamation GAW. Hurry, hurry, get in. We've got 39 people entered. All right, I'm going to resume entries for 10 seconds. If anyone just missed it, 10 seconds to get entered. 13 or over with parental permission. 18 or over otherwise. 10, 9, 8. Enter exclamation GAW and you got a chance to win. 765. Hey, someone got in. 43, 2, 1, 0. Ending giveaway. Ending giveaway. All right. Now, good luck, everybody. Somebody else snuck in. The winner of this silver certificate, lovely collectible item, is Richard Rogers. Congratulations, Richard Rogers. Congratulations. Like I might have shipped you something today also, but I don't remember for sure if you're a past winner or not. Either way, Richard, you're a current winner, and that $1 silver certificate is yours. So, Richard, what you need to do now is you need to send me an email and claim your prize. Verify you're over the age of 18 or 13 with parental permission, and give me your mailing address. And about a week from now, Richard, I will send it to you. Are you still here, Richard? Are you still here, Richard? Am I seeing Richard? Looking for Richard? Looking for Richard? Looking for Richard? How many of those were printed? I don't know off the top of my head. I'll tell you how we can look. We can look together. We will look together while we're trying to get to 100 likes. This is a 1957B Blue Seal. So what I do is I go to this book, The Standard Guide to Small Size U.S. Paper Money, 1928 to date, 6th edition, written by Oakes and Schwartz. I go in here, $1 at the front, it goes by denomination. I go to 1957, 1957. 1957A. This is a 1957B. Ah, 1957B. Let's see what it says about this. The highest plate number for the start was 789. The highest for the back is 447. Go over to this page and it will tell us, you can see that, come down, coming down, coming down. Let's see. This one is a serial number V, that there were 718 million printed, and then there were 49 million printed as a star note. In crispy uncirculated condition, which this one is not, $15. Crispy uncirculated condition for a star note, $45. So this book will come in handy for you. Did Richard say, hey, there's Richard. Richard, please make sure you send me an email claiming your prize. Hud, put our email up there again, please. Because if you don't, it goes over on the island of unclaimed prizes, and that is a sad, sad place in the coin room. We don't like sad places in the coin room. So make sure you claim it, and I'll get it shipped out to you, Richard. You're welcome, my friend. You are welcome. All right. Well, we're so close to 100 likes. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, it's going to be your last chance, because I got to get Hudson to bed. He's got to play baseball tomorrow. Just found 00137673. J. Reed-tastic, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family.
100 likes.
We're glad to have you. 100 likes. Thank you all very, very much. There's nothing fancy about that serial number. The leading two zeros, if you had 4 zeros to start, it would be considered a lower serial number. With the PL to start, I know that's not a $1 bill. I know that's a higher denomination. But really, there's nothing about that serial number that would make it have any extra value, Rob. Or, I'm sorry, Rio. All right. Is 3600100 good? Well, it's a quad note, but it has 5 zeros. By the standard way we search Samuel, it doesn't meet the criteria. But it is one that I would keep. I have one envelope that's labeled cool, and I would consider that to be a cool serial number. That doesn't mean it has a lot of value above $1, but it's one that I think is cool enough it might sell. All right. Hey, thank you all for being here tonight. We appreciate very much the 101 likes, the 11,000 views. Thank you all for being here on a Friday night. Hey, you never know, I may get crazy and do this again tomorrow night, but I'll definitely plan on doing it Sunday night at 9:45 Central Time if you all want to join us. Hud, it was great to have you here tonight. It's been too long. We've been doing the baseball thing. Thanks for searching. You saved me from searching 300 $1 bills, and I would say you definitely got the best finds of the night with the star notes. So very cool. So you all have a great evening, a great weekend. Hey, Cortex, good to see you. Mussup, good to see you. And we'll see you again soon when Paul, and maybe even Hudson, have more
Spare time.
Thank you all. God bless. Good night.